return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now here's the former Panther. Had some great years with him. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Throwing here, Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
And the 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage to 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
Hey, we can push ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Looking to put a drive together.
52.
Young now after the fumble recovery. And a quick throw here that's complete. Down the left sideline. And down to the 28-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
52. Ready.
Again, it's Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Rico Dowdle from 8 yards out. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Purdy from the gun. That's caught out right by Jennings.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
21. Yellow.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Play action. Now Purdy. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Still going. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 35. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Shotgun now with Purdy. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Good footwork on the span. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Then we give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Young. Now he's going to step up and run. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
4th down, Young. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. It'll be Young again. That's taken in. It's Xavier Leggett. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Young to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now he's going to step up and run. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Strong running at the 30. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He's got it. First catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Now here's Young. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll throw again. Young. This is caught by McMillan. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
A gain of 15. First down, Panthers.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Young to throw on fourth. Touchdown! Tommy Tremble, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Well, a very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he takes this out right near the 45-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. That is caught. McMillan with it. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Panthers first down.
Young working out of the gun. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. This time they stay on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Ready?
Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
So here's a 3rd and 14. To throw, Young. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
21.
Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Throwing here, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the 49er first down. First and goal.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
And Brandon, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Purdy now to throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey from 8 yards out. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter.
Set to kick off.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Looking to put a drive together.
10 cycles. Down. Hut.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Ready, break.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Set.
Now Young. This is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First down.
Shot. 17. Set. Huh?
The play fake. Now Young. And this is going to be intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
At the 39-yard line.
It's set.
Purdy bootlegging it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all they needed. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Now Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the 49ers.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Here's Purdy. A throw left side for Pearson is complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
At the
Here's second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Purdy to throw. And he fires one incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Niners 21, Panthers 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Not a bad game there. It's okay to still run the football in this situation, but you got to be careful to not take too much time off the clock.
And that's going to sabotage their cup. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. Here's Young. Let's go inside the 20. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They run here with Dowdle.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Young. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
45, 1-6, Mega, ready.
Now Young. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
We're all about the numbers, huh? And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
29, Panthers 20.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. So that last touchdown sealed it their partner. Then the kickoff there at the end, just a formality to knock the final seconds off and send everyone home.
Yeah, it's awfully nice when you're kicking off late, knowing that even if you give up a big return or a touchdown, it doesn't matter, right? You mentioned the word formality. Good job by them putting themselves in that situation where kicking off did not matter.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. This one going, and we're off from Baltimore. Rasheen Ali on the return, and he's going to take this return out of bounds.
There's no rest to my shut it down. Whenever I get your money up, believe it, I got put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Yeah, on everything that I love.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Complete Derrick Henry. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
You are X.
Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
13.
First down. Here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, report.
Play action now with Jackson. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Gain 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Connecting again with Hopkins. And he has it down in the 8-yard line of the play. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
This is Henry on second. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Baltimore.
Henry takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Touchdown, Ravens.
And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Play action now with Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Allen looking to throw. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So first down from the 41.
That's another Bills.
First down of the game for James Cook. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Roquan Smith, again an all-pro last season, there for the tackle. Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Now Allen off the play action. To the sideline, and he has the catch. Tough play for a small gain, but it does get the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Matt Prater for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up.
Middle.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Tonight. 180. Hey, Ozzy. Hey. Ozzy, man. Touch.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play good for 17 on a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Yo. 180.
On first down, Jackson. Completed over the middle. Shoots away from one. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Hey, Alpha, sit up.
Henry has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. One last play before the break. He'll throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds him on the crossing route. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Allen setting up play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Blitz coming here. Allen. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
A pickup of 13 yards. It's now 3rd down and 8.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
A 39-yard attempt.
Prater puts it through. And it cuts the lead in half. Down to 3.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points. And able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the 2nd half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Running once more with Henry. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Another run for Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Drop this one down for Henry. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Hey, Ozzy.
From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Now what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? That slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen, Phillip Rivers, and they take this in for the score. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Johnson now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, goes to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen launches this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it deep downfield. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen looking to throw this. And he's got it in the end zone. The conversion is good. They're back within a single point here in the 4th.
Bills 18.
Things trimmed back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Ali to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Lamar now from the gun. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. And this one does not go far. Offense to the line fast.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw. They did it. He made the interception. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. And the
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so I get to it. So right. hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Swift for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like I'm MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make him get slapped. It's so brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California, speak a little southern. Keep about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down. Like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red on the couch and they both mahogany brown.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Let's go. Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Johnson. That's to Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and 4.
Looking to throw. Johnson. Checks it down. Krosky-Merritt. That's good for a first down. His second catch of the opening drive. Back to throw. Johnson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit. Too much.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Again, it's Mariota. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got his man. That's Ertz downfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
But normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
That's caught. Krosky Merritt with it from the 31. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Mariota. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
52.
Mariota to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line.
That's another Washington first down.
Throwing, Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll throw again. Mariota. He's going to find his receiver, Chris Moore. Now a 3rd and 6. Mariota going to change the play. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And his kick here is good. And it's 3-0 Washington. I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to, when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But his opening drive, while it stalled out, it still gave him 3 points.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That one on the money to Bourne downfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. From the 20, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Purdy looking to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Throwing here, Purdy. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 4th down and 1. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
At the 7-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brock Purdy taking it in from 7 yards away. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
There's nothing but pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Here's Mariota. It's over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw Mariota. Finding Ertz again. Gets through and now an opening. Big strides. Look at him go. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards.
Washington Commanders 1st and goal, Washington.
52 blaster. Watch out.
To the air again. Mariota. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Mariota looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Commanders have regained the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7.
Commanders 10, 49ers 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Oh, good move. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Back to throw, Purdy. Throw left side complete. That's Jennings. Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Jerron Jennings, 76 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Lining up for the extra point.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
Commanders 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Ready.
Mariota now. That one is slant to McLaurin. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Spike. Here we go.
Mariota. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's first down as he'll get this up to the 39.
And the Washington first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Mariota. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On ill-advised throw, back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
Parker, I think this one went awry very simply.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. We can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. We can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Buffalo Bills. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, a big crowd on hand. They love American football here in the English capital. We're underway from Wembley. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Watch out!
Purdy off the play fake. Open man is Jerron Jennings. And he'll be out right at the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Play action here on the first play from scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early, and they pick up a quick first down.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's That's what you're looking for when you're playing me.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Open man downfield, it's Palmer. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 34.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call is bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the second try.
And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles, but they've got to take care. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers. Juwan Jennings, 78 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On play action, Allen. That is caught. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
First down.
Alert!
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Seven, our score after 1. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Now Cook. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down.
Give every member of that unit a ton of credit for ripping off such a big gain there, because you don't get free for that many yards on a counter or misdirection without everybody selling the heck out of it.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle it behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a run with Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
Half 85, half 85. Go.
Again, it's Cook. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Allen going to go on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And he stopped immediately there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 10-yard line.
2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Play action. Now it's Allen. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And now it's blocked. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he dives into the end zone and gets the 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there was a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
And able to get this out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Shotgun now with Purdy. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Out of the gun, Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Looking deep for Jennings. That's caught inside the 20. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. 16, 13. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They run. Cook. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Pass. Regular. Middle. What's that?
Allen off the play fake. That's caught down the field by Palmer. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Gun. Alert.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They run it again with Cook, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
Here's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Palmer from 17 yards out. And the Bills have retaken a third-quarter lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Tight.
Allen will try to throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2.
Makes the score Bills 21.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
It's a gain of 10.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. McCaffrey in the toss right. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Purdy now to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 3rd down.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Purdy from the gun. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and puts your defense in a bad spot.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
319. All 52. What's that?
Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Now he's free up the left sideline. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Regular. Look out.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills will add to their 4th quarter lead. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done? But they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
16.
And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. Now 2nd and 9. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else.
36-yard line.
2nd and 9 now. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture, as now they've got a 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a mess on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
2nd down and 4. Here's Allen to throw it. And this one too low.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
An audible here to get a new look. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And I think like this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. To throw is Allen. And got his man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Davis. Puts the tackle, now Allen. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Prater on to add the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Bills 35, 49ers 23.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Teron Johnson able to pick it. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So Allen's going to look to throw. That is caught. Kincaid with it. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point good by Prater. And that will make this a 19-point game.
49ers 23.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build out and maybe through the game plan actually work. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Bills are going to get it as he goes down. Well, the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Throwing here, Purdy. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say cheerio from London.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a, he said my life's a bore.